Christmas is right around the corner, and I can imagine that you want nothing more than an early Christmas present of your specific person calling you up. Well, my relationship was actually reconciled via a call, so I know exactly what that feels like. Additionally, this is surprisingly a highly requested topic, so I'm here today to provide my experiences and some fun exercises to help you get your specific person calling you by Christmas. So jumping straight into it, this is a technique or a thing that you can do for anything, but today we're obviously going to tailor it towards manifesting a call. Now what we're going to want to do is have a book and a pen. Now, because of the way that I record using like the selfie thing so I can make sure that I'm in camera and everything, what I write will be backwards to you, but I am going to explain what I'm doing, so hopefully that's not too much of a problem. But what we're going to want to do in the middle of our page is we're going to write down what we want. In this case, we're obviously manifesting a call, but you can write down whatever you want because you can use this for multiple things, whether it's money or a job or anything like that. So in the middle, I have their call in just a little bubble. Then what you're going to want to do is maybe 4 little lines off in each different corner. You can do as many or as little as you want, but I'm going to go with 4 for the example of this video. In those lines, on each one of them, you are going to want to write something that you do on an average day-to-day basis. Now, giving some examples of my own life, I go gym nearly every single day. So one of them will be gym. What else do I do? I email clients. So I'll do email clients. Right, stood up. Another thing, I pick up the kids from school. So pick up kids. And what's another thing that I do? I game at night sometimes when I have had a busy day and I'm just kind of relaxing for the day. So there's my 4. You've got pick up kids, gym, email clients, and game. Now that you have these 4 things written down, what I want you to do, because you can use this for visualization or affirmations or scripts or whatever, so this will vary depending on what you like to do, is off of that, either write a visual or write thoughts, feelings. So if I just write that and then visual up here, again it's backwards but I'm going to explain it. So here, where is it? I've lost it. Oh, there. I have visual, and here I have thoughts and feelings. Now, the reason why we're going to want to do that is because we're going to create an imaginary scene, which you can then turn into scenes to statements and feelings if you're not a visualizer, of what it would be like to receiving that call in that moment. So if I was at the gym, and let's say, for example, I've just finished doing my bench press, I've got to go grab a drink of water, and I can see that my specific person is calling me. In that moment, how would I think? So an example could be, what would a genuine thought that I would have? Probably, oh shit, it's happening. And a feeling that I may have is, oh shit, this is exciting. Just as an example. That is a thought that I would have if I was to go have a drink of water, see my phone ringing and it's my specific person, and that's the feeling that I'd have. Obviously for the visual, if you're more of a visualizer, that scene would be me visualizing going to grab my drink of water. Let's just say I've hit a PR, because you might as well visualize the best case scenario. So I've just hit a PR, gonna have like a rewarding drink of water, and oh shit, there's the phone call, there's my specific person calling me. Now the reason why we want to do this, there's 2 reasons. The first reason is it helps you gain an understanding of what it would be like if your specific person called you at any given moment. So just because I've put at the gym doesn't mean that I have to only ever tailor this to the gym. I now know that I would think, oh shit, they're calling me, or feel, oh god, this is exciting, it's happening. So I can conjure that feeling and that thought up at any given time, which I recommend you do. Or if you like to do your visualizations, visualize that scene at any given time. But the thing that does make this quite fun for me personally is I will try to come up with different reasons or different feelings or thoughts in each one of those. So if at the gym I've got, oh shit, it's happening, when I'm picking up the kids, it might be, you know, oh my god, this is so exciting, I wonder what she has to say. Or if it's while I'm gaming, it's, ugh, can you just call me in a bit? I'm about to win this game. Just have fun with it. For each one of these different instances, try to create a different kind of thought and feeling or scene. Because obviously if at the gym I hit a bench PR, on gaming it could be I've won the game, or I've got an achievement, or whatever it is that you do when you game. And what you're going to want to do, and this is where it's fun, at least for me in my opinion, is when you are actually at those scenes, so at the gym, picking up the kids, gaming or emailing, obviously you will have your own things that you do. I want you to try and enact that scene as if it is happening, because your subconscious mind does not know that it isn't happening. It's only going off of what you are claiming to be true by thinking, oh my god, it's happening, this is so exciting, when you've just hit your bench PR and you've checked your phone. Or while you're gaming, you pick it up and you go, oh, you're calling me now? Can you not just wait a second? Have fun with it. Now, the reason why I think this is fun is because A, it switches it up. At different moments in your life, you'll be having different thoughts depending on what's going on, which in my opinion, keeps it natural. If you've used things that you do on an average day-to-day basis, and you've created fake scenarios around them, it feels more natural to you because that is what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. But the other reason why I've wanted you to do this is because, as many of you will know or remember, I highly advocate getting on with your life and allowing your manifestation to come. By having these things here, you can incorporate your manifestation work while getting on with your life. It's kind of like a win-win scenario. So you're going to want to do these things at the times when you've put down on your book, but also conjure them up at other given times. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, I have done this technique myself for tons of other things, namely money. And what I have done is usually imagined the PayPal symbol at the top of my phone and the feelings and the thoughts that have happened. And I cannot explain the amount of time it was completely accurate. For example, there was a time when we had a really good month, and that allowed me to pay for a lot more things the month after, such as dates, such as family activities, such as all of these kinds of things. So when I was doing this technique, I was imagining myself out at dinner. I was imagining myself out on a family activity and things like that. And it would almost be every single time I would check my phone and boom, there would be the PayPal symbol on the events when I've done it. One of the examples was while I was at swimming with the kids. I imagined what it would be like to open the locker, get my phone out, check, and there was a PayPal symbol there. While I was waiting for the slide, because I'm a massive water park fan, and unfortunately the slide at the swimming pool kind of sucks, but while I was in the queue on the slide, I imagined it. I imagined in that moment what it would be like to feel the feelings of checking my phone and there was a PayPal symbol, or and thinking of it. And I distinctively remember as soon as I'd left the swimming pool, went to go get the locker, I never checked the 3D for things, but you know when you kind of you finish doing something, you want to check the time, you want to see if anyone's got hold of you, if you might have missed anything. I did that, and this was, when was it? This was April time, I think. This was when I'd not long incorporated the Premium Plus package, or the original Premium Plus package, and there was 2 sales on there of the Premium Plus and a sale for my basic package. I remember it like it was yesterday, and in that moment, well, I say in that moment, over the course of me having gone swimming, I'd made like £250 or something like that. I can't remember the exact prices that I'd set it up for, but I distinctly remember thinking, oh my god, this is amazing. I'm so happy to have made these sales. Checked the locker, and almost exactly was the case. I was like, oh my god, I've made 2 Premium Plus sales. This is amazing. It was almost exactly what I had envisioned. So try this exercise out, write in the middle what it is that you want, because like I said, this can be done for anything. Write off some things that you do on a day-to-day basis, because we want to make it natural to your day-to-day, and we want to make it so that you can incorporate doing the things that you would do on a day-to-day with your manifestation work, because some people are worried that they're sacrificing their manifestation work for certain things, and other people, unfortunately, are sacrificing their day-to-day for manifestation work. So this can be a way to incorporate the two, and then just have fun with it. How would it actually feel, or how would you think if you were to check your phone while at the gym and it's ringing with your specific person calling you? Or if you're picking up your kids, or if you're driving home from work and your Bluetooth goes off in the car and it's her or him ringing you. What would you think in that moment? What would you feel in that moment? And then as you're going through while in these scenes, actually in the day-to-day basis thing where these things come up, imagine it, conjure that feeling, conjure that thought, do the visualization and reside within it and get excited. And then outside of them, just imagine that you're in the car and they called, or just imagine the thoughts or the feelings and conjure them up. I understand that this is something a little bit different to what I would normally recommend, but I thought I would have some fun with it given that it is Christmas and a lot of people like Christmas time and stuff. So I thought I would give something a little bit different to my usual affirm it's here, I'm so happy they've called me, yada yada yada. Obviously, if you don't want to do this technique or practice or whatever you would call it, that's absolutely fine. Just stick to the ye old reliable of I'm so happy they've called me, visualizing them calling you and things like that. But the main essence, whether you're doing this or whether you're doing the normal sort of affirmations and visualizations, is to reside within it as consistently as possible, really work to impress your subconscious mind. And if the days are going by and there's still no call, do not get discouraged, do not get defeated, keep going. Because once you start getting defeated, that is when you're reaffirming that you don't have it, which is regardless of whether you're doing this process, Sammy Ingram's 10,000 affirmation process, Neville Goddard's Feeling It Real process, you're just reaffirming the lack of having your desire. So no matter what you do, reside within it as consistently and persistently as possible and keep going. You will get your result and you will get it much more effectively if you continue to do what will get it for you much more effectively. I really hope this video has helped. I do have a plan. It might be a little bit early to be announcing this considering we've still got like 19 days, 16 days. I don't even know what the day is today. But considering we still got some time, but I will be giving away a Christmas present to all of you lot of a free bundle, which will just be a few of my worksheets and a few other bits just completely for free on Christmas Day. So keep an eye out for that. I'll obviously put up a community post and everything. But if you guys aren't patient enough to wait until Christmas to get a few bits from me, I do have coaching services available as well as a membership, and on those coaching services and membership you can get tons of my bonuses as part of the package for free, or saving you tons of money if you go for the bigger packages. So if you are interested in working with me one-to-one to dissolve anything that's stopping you from getting your desire, then down below in the comment section and the description is the link to my Linktree where you can find the links to my website. If you want the much cheaper alternative but still extremely effective, I do have a monthly membership where you can sign up, grab tons of free things such as worksheets, routines, planners, and gain access to exclusive content that isn't on YouTube, such as the full Manifest Your X-Back guide, which is an hour and 40 minutes long, packed with information to give you what you need to manifest your specific person, and the video of Katie explaining what she felt while being manifested, so you can get it from both sides of the manifesting them and what they will experience. So check that out, and you can cancel at any time once you've used up all the products and decided you want enough of it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you lovely people in the next one. Bye bye.